Okay, hello. I'm gonna bring my mic a little bit closer. Probably doesn't need to be too much closer. It seems to be pretty loud. I even have some tunes. I don't know if you guys... I'm gonna turn them down a little bit. Hello, everybody. Kesh, Keek, Nowhere, Zans. So many in the chat already. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know. And Small Aliens too. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys. Hi. So, okay, let me know how the sound is for both the mic and the music. I have so much going on at once here. I don't want the music to be too loud, but you know, I also want you guys to be able to hear it without it deafening me. We're gonna go with that and see how we go. I managed to find a really, really nice playlist on Spotify that's literally just called Stream Safe Lo-Fi, so we're gonna see how that goes. Perfect, okay. Still warming up my hands for DJ Max, so I'm gonna hang around a bit before I go live with that. Perfect. That also sounds madly terrifying. I actually used to play Stepmania like on keyboard with arrow keys. I was really big into that and us for a while, but anyway. Okay, so a couple things we're not going to talk about this stream. 1, the absolute state that my nails are in. 2, these weird double cuffs that I have going on. I got really, really cold today, so I have like 17 sweaters on. And 3 is the slapdash setup that I have going currently. I could not get a decent angle with my webcam, so I've actually whipped out like my big DSLR camera and hooked that up to my capture card. Thankfully you can't just see the like all of the cables that are like surrounding this whole area because they're just out of shot. I love this whole mood today. Your desk is purple. This is so great. My desk mat is I can't remember exactly where it was from. It was a birthday gift from a friend, but he asked me what I wanted and I was like, this. It is Usagi's blanket from Sailor Moon, which I've already like spilled some of my drink on. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not here for that today. And then the pink keyboard. Okay, so for anyone who's new to bullet journaling, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Basically, all you need is a notebook and a pen. But I have a stationery obsession. So I have fancy pens. This is not all of them. These are my favorite essentials. I should do a stationery haul video at some point. Do you Usagi mouse pad? Oh my god, Small, it's 4 a.m. Please sleep. Just turn the heat on. I had the heat on earlier today because it just got really, really cold. And I'm also like, I was wrapped up in a blanket, but because of the really precarious setup of having a big ass camera on a tripod between my legs right now, the blanket had to go. Can we also not talk about the snow? All the snow. We didn't get any snow this year. It did go down to like 0 degrees today. I should say 0 Celsius. Not Fahrenheit. I know a lot of you guys use Fahrenheit. I don't understand Fahrenheit. I know 32 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius, but it hasn't snowed, so there's that. I have that as a towel for Rusty. That's so cute. Yeah, it's purple, it's got bunnies on it, it's got moons and stars on it, it's the whole shebang. What more could you want? Yeah, so, okay. basically that's all you need. But I used to be really big into art. I broke my hand and wasn't able to draw, and then got really disheartened and stopped practicing it. So I'm not very good at drawing stuff anymore. My autofocus is having a time. But when I started getting into bullet journaling, it was a really good way for me to have an excuse to be creative, because I would have to make my own spreads and stuff. So you can be as basic or as extra as you want with this. So this is the one I started doing it again for this year. I'm not gonna show any personal details, I hope. So when you open it, this notebook actually already came with like an index, so you just write like the page numbers and then what's on those pages, and you can basically just make it whatever the hell you want. So I have a yearly view, I have my 2022 goals, I have a book list, which I fucked it up and there's Tipex, so there's shine on it, but there you go, that's a bit better. My ideal routine, because I'm trying to get back into a healthier routine instead of just getting up whenever I feel like and going to sleep whenever I feel like, and then January monthly view, weekly view, and then I like to do like these little summary things. I'm gonna see how they go. I have cause plans, a budget tracker, and then into February, and I'm gonna do these February ones, I think, today. So this was my little cover page that I did. You'll also notice that I'm mildly obsessed with purple, if you haven't gotten that already. So most of this started out with a purple theme, just completely subconsciously. I didn't really have a theme going into this, and then that's just what happened. Wait, do you have the BuJo pre-formatted journal? So no, it's not pre-formatted. This one I actually got as a gift last Christmas, so 2020 Christmas. My friend just got me a set of basically purple themed stationery. So I got like a pencil case, I got a load of different pens, like a Tombow brush pen, I got a Sakura jelly roll, and they were all in purple. So this one just happens to have, the first two pages are a preset index. The pages are dotted, you can kind of see, and they're also numbered down in the bottom corner. The one is probably kind of hard to see, but there's 95, 53, so you get the idea there. So yeah, it just makes it really simple, but literally you could use whatever kind of notebook you want. You can have blank pages, you could have lined pages. I think my first few were just notebooks that had lined pages. Just because they were what I had. They were cute and they were nice paper, but now I'm all for dotted. Yes, dotted is best. So that's my little Hello 2022 cover page. I have a yearly view with, so I've done like people's birthdays are in like little pink hearts, and then just other important dates that are coming up are just in circles and different colors depending on if it's an appointment. You know, maybe it's just hanging out with a friend, which I think this purple one was. We made plans to meet up with a friend, and this one's an appointment that isn't actually happening anymore. But anyway, and then I decided to do my goals for this year. So I'm doing a course at the minute. I want to finish that. I want to get a job. Part of that course will put me into a job. So those are kind of 2 in 1, but I just want to get them done out of the way. I want to grow my streaming and my socials, and that's why we're all here, just having a good time. Work out 3 times a week. So for the past 2 weeks, I've actually worked out like every day, but I know that that's not sustainable for me. So I'm like, if I can get it in 3 times a week, then I'll be super happy. Read 1 book a month, because I've been super erratic with my reading the last few years, and I always love reading. So, you know, that's what I'm here for. Is reading some more. Journal twice a day. So I have this journal, and I have one that is just like a mental check-in. So at the start of the day and at the end of the day, I'll write in that one. I want to cosplay again. I didn't cosplay like at all last year almost. and I loved it. It was where I made most of my friends through, so something I want to get back into again, and then stick to a routine. Can't remember. Oh yeah, I made a little book list, so I'm probably not going to fill in every single one of these that I have down here, but if I even got like 12 for one a month, then I'll be happy. But if I do extra, all the better. And I just have reading list, I have a title and author. I just thought it was a great way. Writing lists for me is just such a great way to keep myself motivated and being able to like check things off. So this is great for me personally. Haven't tried it yet, so many blank page style in my bookcase. I think my problem is that I have a few blank ones, but then you're trying to like use a ruler with everything, whereas like with this you can kind of just count the dots, which is what I've done for pretty much every single layout in this. I've only used a ruler to like do these kind of straight lines, but I've counted the dots so I know how far to go and where to stop and where to start. This is my little ideal daily routine. So I have like morning and night. Again, this is just like my personal preference of stuff that I would like to do, and I've been following it as well as I can, except for I am not yet able to get up at 8 p.m. But I have been going to sleep at around 11, so this one's fine. This one not so much, but you know what? It's fine. Getting up at 9:30 at the minute, so check in with me next month. I'll be getting up at 8 a.m. by next month. Hold me to it, y'all. Ren, this is gorgeous, what? I also have an obscene collection of like washi tapes. So like this is a strip of tape and this one down the bottom is a strip of tape. I feel like this is going to end up in me doing like a stationery collection reveal, because I have so much. Oh my god. I feel when you plot out the 2022 months page and there's like -5 things because making plans with people is hard. Yeah, literally. I have people's birthdays put in because I am notorious for forgetting when people's birthdays are. I also have them in my phone with a reminder for the day before and a reminder like on the day at a reasonable time to message them and be like, happy birthday. If I need to send them something, I'll usually set it like 2 weeks before to a week before as well. So, you know, if you're an absolute ADHD mess like I am, there's some tips for birthday stuff. You can take number 2 already now the rhythm gamers have adopted you. Which, like, y'all are making me want to, like, re-download Stepmania and play on my keyboard again. So, rhythm gamer streamer Ren 2K22? Maybe. Being our friend is a full-time job. Sadly, it doesn't pay the bills. It is a full-time job, and I am absolutely loving it so far. But yeah, I got them bills to pay, y'all. Do you have a to-read list anywhere? The only to-read list I currently have is the like 2 shelves full on my bookcase. So I'm not a major things person, but there are a set number of things that I do hoard. 1 is stationery, 2 is books, 3 is anime figures, and 4 is plushies. That's it. Them's my 4 things that I have little to no control over. But I could definitely make a to-read list and maybe like throw it up somewhere. Or I can make like a YouTube video or something. I need to get back into making YouTube videos. I miss doing that as well. I swear the checkbox is the little dopamine hit I need to actually do stuff. Yeah, 1000% agree. You've manifested it now. Reasonable time is 12 a.m. the day off. Starting tomorrow, I'll be waking up at 7 a.m. Magic tricks, no. He like will always support some rhythm gaming, lol. Get geek on DJ Max like the rest of us. I don't know why I said geek when I meant Rem. Meet Rem. What is happening? Ben, are you okay? Mildly concerned that you might be having a stroke with the amount of typos and how bad they are today. I'm gonna see what I can show you guys because this is actually getting into like personal details. The rest of them aren't too much, it's just the appointment stuff at the bottom. So this is my January like monthly layout. I literally just like counted boxes. I have like some tasks here, including workout every day is like the orange one. I did, if anyone follows the Blogalates workout on YouTube, I did her like 2-week glow up session things, and stick to the meal plan, which I did both. Tomorrow is my last day. Sarah, my friend, came over to visit for a few days over New Year's, so I helped her get like artifacts for some of her characters in Genshin, and then read and finish Blameless, which is the book that I'm reading this month. I actually started it a while ago, probably about like a year ago, and it's just been like I've only had a chance to read like a little bit here and there, so I'm like, no, this is the first one. I had like less than half of it finished, so I actually started it again because I'd forgotten some stuff, and that's what we're doing, and I'm gonna have it finished. And then I just have like a little notes section, which I don't have anything in because I've not done anything this month. And then I'm not gonna show you the next few. All of my January ones have been the same layout, so here we go. This was my weekly layout, which some of them have like I can show you this one. So I do like to-do list things with like a little dot, and then at the end of the day I'll just kind of sum up what I've done. So like if I meet a friend for coffee, or if I decide to go for a walk that day, or I like to keep a track of these because I see my bullet journal is not just like a glorified dated to-do list. For me it's definitely like a little bit of a life time capsule. So this was like the individual jelly roll that I got in that purple stationery set from my friend, and you can see it's like a really cool metallic, and I really love that one. I want to get like a full set of like the jelly roll ones. I just fell in love. They're just really nice gel pens. Oh, what is happening? My camera thought that my hand was a face. And yeah, that's really what all of the layouts for January look like. I just had the dates, and then I did like the day and the actual individual date, and I had it kind of moving over the page, and then Saturday and Sunday, because weekends don't do as much there. So this is the January summary. It's something that I saw someone do, like, come back to life camera, there we go. I can't disable when it auto goes off like that. It's like a power saving thing. So it'll do that. I set it to 30 minutes. So we get 30 minutes out of it before I have to push a button and wake it back up again. I saw someone do a yearly version of this, and they had like a Polaroid for like each month. But I don't use Polaroids that often, and I actually have a cute little, I keep this by my desk. It's literally just like a little photo album for like Polaroids, so I tend to keep stuff in that. But I thought that having like a little monthly review would be something that would be quite cute to, maybe I'll draw in a little picture for something I did this month, or maybe there might be like I might print off a picture or I might put in some stickers to represent something, and I thought that would just be a nice way to summarize what I did or where I went or who I saw. And instead of just using my Polaroids and sticking them in here, because I feel like it would just get like really bulky. Yes, exactly, you can print memes. There will be memes going in here. And like for sure, like meeting you guys is gonna go in here, so you can bet that there'll be a whole section in here that's just like DDR arrows. I'm gonna be in this book next month. Yes, you are, Ben. And there will be a Polaroid for that. Just seriously loving how gorgeous this is and the fact that y'all are hand drawing it. Yeah, so like again, you count out dots and then you kind of just, for some stuff, so like, I'm trying to think. So this, I did this in pencil first and then went over them in like my liner pens. The same with this one. It's kind of like a shadow, but it just says reading list in like cursive. Was done in pencil first. This was written out in pencil first because this is not writing that I have ever done before. This was all done in pencil first. This was drawn in pencil first. So it's like, I sketch it out and then I draw it and then I just erase the pencil lines. Why do you have the same layout? Just in this form for all of it. Yeah. I think it's just like the most basic, easy, you look at it and you know what's going on. I've seen people do like a box down here and then have like boxes of days, and people will do like, they'll cut this page like in half. So they'll have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But like this page will be only half the depth. So it's like when you open up on it, you know, it's just like a little mini, like a bookmark, little flap in the middle. So yeah, you can get really as creative as you want or as simplistic as you want. I like things for the most part to just be easy to read and easy to understand. And then I have like little fun sections like this. I am going to just drop that one over there for now. So like these are some of the more fun ones. So this is like, this is actually like display paper that goes under like Japanese wagashi, which is like traditional sweets, that I got from when I was in Japan, and I went to a class with my course where we actually made wagashi. So I kept some of these papers and they were like, yeah, you can just take some more if you want to keep them. And I just cut out a piece of it, wrote cosplayns on it, and stuck it in. You can get really creative that way. The I heart and the little camera are just like stickers. You can see it's getting the shine there. And then, so 7 is actually a lot, and it's more than I really wanted to do this year for like getting back into it. But I already have this one, I already have this one. I just need to get boots for 9S and style the wig. I just need to style the wig for Len. Leo, I have everything for Leo. Like I have all of the fabric and all of the bits and pieces. I just need to actually make it. Goro, I ordered. So he's on the way. Genshin Impact Aether. Just doing a casual version, and I don't have anything for him yet, or Chungyun or Venti. So they're all kind of... These 3 at the end are also like dependent on me getting a job and having the money to like order them. And then I'll put in if it's ready or not. I can say yes, it's ready, and then like a date if I have a photo shoot, even if it's just with friends or something. I have a Polaroid camera that lets me print from my phone. Yeah, that's what I have. I have the little Instax Link. It's about like this big, and you can just print from your phone, which I thought was better and less wasteful, because I found with Polaroid cameras you were always taking a test shot first, and there's only like 10 prints in a pack of Polaroids, so you're really only getting like 5 pictures if you were taking them on at all different times. So I definitely recommend getting the little print thing instead of just a straight Polaroid camera. I love that this can live as like whatever you want. It's so fun to look back on this stuff. Yeah, so like I'm really big into like scrapbooking things. I have an entire one dedicated to when I like lived in Japan, and just like bits that I got from different tourist things. Stop thinking that my hands are faces. God damn it. This book is Friend's Horcrux. I mean, like, I have older ones from like years ago. I may have gotten rid of them when I moved. Actually, that might be what happened. Putting our heart and soul into these, but not for immortality. Cosplays. Yeah, there's Genshin's kind of just taken over. But Leo, I have his wig already styled and done, and if you go to like the highlights on my Instagram, I have a little highlight of how I did Leo's wig. Do you like Genshin? I haven't considered whether I like it or not yet. I'll let you know when I realize. Trails of fire we always knew. Dude, I just need to get some costume pieces for this. I want to join y'all cosplaying. Mine's pink and cute. Yes, nowhere, you definitely need to join in. I think I may practice some sewing and make stuff this summer. I'm ready. Like, it's not that bad once you get into it, and like, if you find like the right group of people, like I have a decent group of friends. There's like a few different groups that I'm in with just because I've made so many friends, like in the UK, in Belgium, in Ireland, of course, in Northern Ireland. So I have a few different friend groups, but like if you have like just like decent people that you hang around with, like they're gonna help you, they're gonna offer to help you, they're gonna give you advice, they're, you know, it's not gonna be a thing of like they're just gonna be like, wow, this is your first cosplay, it's shit. They're gonna be like, no, your first cosplay is really good, here are some things that you can improve on for next time. And it can be a really positive experience, but it can also, like in any group, there's assholes, so that can end up being more negative than we'd like, but you just ignore them because the assholes just aren't worth it. I just need wigs. I can definitely help you with sourcing wigs. My Leo wig actually came from Arda in America. I think they've recently opened a European store because of the new import tax bullshit, so I think they have a warehouse in Europe now. I just don't know where it is. But Arda is one of the best places to get wigs from. But they're on the pricey side. You can definitely get them cheaper. Sewing can be intimidating, but you can always combine existing clothes stuff. A lot of my earlier cosplays were a combo of ready-made and handmade stuff. Yeah, so like my first cosplays were just like clothes that I had, and then I moved to clothes that I had but altered them slightly, and then I moved on to buying cosplays, and then I was, you know, when my mom taught me how to sew, and I was making stuff from scratch with her. And that took a good few years to get into. And now I'm going back to like just buying them because I started making them because it was more cost effective for me. Like I could make them cheaper than I could buy them, but now you can definitely buy them cheaper than you can make them. In a lot of cases. Not every case, but in a lot of cases. Leo I'm still making because I wanted a very specific kind of fabric for him. So this will be interesting. Did have a friend from school who learned to cosplay Mami from Madoka, and she loved it so much she went into costume design for theatre. Lamau. The weebification. If Petty Titan is in chat, or some of you may have seen her in chat, I don't know if her being in uni for costume came first, or if her being a cosplayer came first. I'll have to check with her. I want to cosplay Meat Rem, like the Gaga meat dress. Please don't. Please stop. I'm continuing on with the planner. So I'm trying to hide, like, because this is like all of my income and outgoing and basically just the date for what, and then I have a plus side and I have a minus side. Can I move that down? There you go. So I have a plus and I have a minus. And this is just, it is what it says. It's a budget tracker. So I'll have this one for January. When I'm finished, I've left like some space at the end in case there's like more stuff. Doxed, you have a birthday, doxed. It's my birthday flight and the Manchester accommodation. This is all your fault, Ben. Oh yeah, I also have, so I continued some sort of a theme with, I have the same washi tape here as up here, but I left the bottom of this blank in case there's more stuff that I need to add. And I think that's the end of it for now. Yeah, so this is where I want to set up. I'm gonna take those out for now. My February pages. So I also tend to keep, this was just a notebook that I had for scribbling down notes when I was in uni, and I literally use it to like test out colors, to test out pens. There's like scraps of washi tape that I cut off to make the ends even. Yeah, like literally this was like the goals that I wanted to put in. The purple, these are some of the purple pens that I got in that stationery set from my friend. Checking like thicknesses of pens. You know, I have this on hand all the time. It also helps to boost up the more shallow end of the notebook, because you can see this like height difference when you're trying to draw. It's kind of annoying when it just keeps like flopping over at an angle. Okay, I'm gonna go live so I can at least get an hour DJ Max in. Watch the VOD later. Curious to see how you BuJo. Good luck, Keek. Have fun. And I will try and check you out in a bit. I don't know how long I am gonna be here. I might have to shuffle around a bit. But thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Always love seeing you in chat. Also, gonna fix my little chat box. Nope, not that one. Let's lock that one so I don't accidentally move that. That's a bit better. I think that's where that should be. Dividing focus on work, but I'm listening and peeking when I can. So I am going to grab, so I had these ones out because they actually just arrived in the mail today. I ordered them like last week or something. Mild liners in colored sets that I didn't have. I have 2 sets of them already, but not these ones. I think I have, there's like a pink one and a blue one. And I love these. And you're gonna see why. I use them all the time for like everything. There's the other, a drawer of the other 2 sets. And 3 of the like brush pens. They just have like calligraphy type tips on them, but they're all dual ended as well, so they all have like this regular marker tip on the end. And it's the same with all of the, if I don't just throw it away, all of the mild liners come with like a chisel tip, like that one, and then yeah, that like fine marker tip, which is great. But I am going to need Do I keep my pencils and liners in a Promare pencil case? Yes. I love pens like these, but I have zero use for them, but they're so satisfying. I mean, maybe I'll start doing like a weekly BuJo stream, because I tend to like do a setup on a Sunday. Maybe you can just like live vicariously through me. I also have so many other pens and markers and tapes and everything. Going to take these as well. I have some of these Crayola Super Softies that are probably... Actually, I can tell you, I got them for my 10th birthday. So they're 15 years old and they're still going strong. But they're all these like kind of really cute, fun colors. There's a purple one as well, but the nib is kind of fucked up on it. Super Softy, it's me. So what else do I need? A ruler would be helpful. I have one in that pencil case. Okay. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do this because, yeah, this camera is literally like wedged between my legs. So let's see how I'm gonna do this. These are the fine liners that I use, the Sakura Pigma Micron. That's a 0.2, so they have all the thicknesses at the end. That one's worn off. All the rest of them have the thicknesses on the end. So they're all just in different sizes, but these are my absolute favorite ones. They're pretty much entirely smudge proof. That's what the little tips are like. They just are in different thicknesses. Once they dry, so you can like color over them, I think you can even do watercolors over them and they just don't go anywhere. So I love these because obviously I color over everything. And for some inspiration, I decided that I wanted to do a very specific theme that I saw someone else do, so I literally just have that on my monitor to not copy it exactly, but it's gonna be like my main source of inspiration. If I could find a pencil that wasn't super dark, please. You know what? I'm not gonna use those ones. I have Rilakkuma sitting right next to me and he's feeling neglected. This is, yeah, my go-to pencil case. So I have my Rilakkuma mechanical pencil from the first time that I was in Japan. And my Tombow Rilakkuma eraser. I love these erasers, they're great. So that's what we're gonna go with. Lol, what a setup. High game strunk. It's like, it's standing on a tripod, so like I can get up and move around. But also it's just like, yeah, it's just wedged between my legs, which is not ideal. It doesn't like white pages. So I'm gonna see if I can move this about a little bit. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Alrighty, I think that might work. We'll see how that goes. Gotta get this sorted. Oh my god. 2 bottles of hot sauce, and they literally both exploded in the box. I am very sorry to hear that, Nowhere, because that's just really disappointing. But you go ahead and get that sorted. Maybe we'll see you later. If not, thank you so much for joining. I will try and start putting the full VODs up on YouTube, I think, because obviously after, I think, I can't remember what it is, 30 days or something for affiliates, the whatchamacallit just goes. Also gonna turn down my mic sensitivity a little bit so that maybe you're not just getting I feel when all my VODs get blocked worldwide due to music. I mean, they shouldn't be blocked though, as long as you're not trying to monetize them on like YouTube and stuff. It's usually fine. And they can stay up because you're not, like, fair use is a thing. Is that a bit better? If I end up being too quiet, let me know. Carl Douglas of Kung Fu Fighting fame has it out for me. I'm not entirely sure I even know what that means. But I'll take your word for it. No, I'll leave that one up there. Do I need that page? I'm not entirely sure that I need that page up there. I'm gonna go back to my January one just for spacing. So I did it from the second one. Okay, so what I did was each of these boxes is 5 dots wide. And probably 5 dots down. Yeah. So if I'm starting on like this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 spaces, let's say. And then this is just 1 by 5. Starts on the 5th one down as well. Okay. So I'm gonna draw that one out first, because then I'll have the basics down of what I want, and then I can start getting creative. He got me a copyright strike? That's horrendous. How? Why? Who the heck even is Carl Douglas of Kung Fu Fighting? Is that literally the guy who made, like, everybody was Kung Fu Fighting? Do, 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 do. Like that Kung Fu Fighting? Don't come for me for my singing. 3, 4, 5. Gonna take a sneaky peek back. Yep. And it went from 2 dots in or 1 dot in. I have the worst memory. Okay, it's the 2nd dot in until the last one. And then this one went over 10 dots. I'm also using the micron in the 0.5 Yeah, there we go. Yes, that. Oh my god. That's both impressive and terrifying, actually. So the first one is just one line. If anybody wants to indulge me, by the way, my Amazon wish list just has a bunch of stationery in it. So if you want to see more of this kind of content in more colors and more styles, that's how you can do that. So how many boxes do they need? 6. It's 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should finish the third one from the bottom. Yeah, third from the bottom. And that is almost the exact length of my ruler, so that's perfect. There we go. Always watching, and he knows Kung Fu, so you know. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say he knows where you live, but he can't get like your home address from a copyright strike or from your YouTube, right? I mean, I don't even know your home address. Not that I've tried to get it, to be fair. I should really do this way. See, this is big brain moment happening here. Before I would have just struggled to make it work instead of turning the notebook around. I know loads of people will also like freehand these to give them that like that definitive hand-drawn look, but I'm just not great at even remotely drawing straight lines. So that's not gonna happen. I do prefer the look of that like hand-drawn kind of thing, but yeah, I'm not. I think I have your address though. I think. The power I have. Do you though? I moved almost a year ago. So I'm not sure you have the right address. If you had my address at all. Like, that's not even part of it, and I'm making it harder for myself by leaving it there. Well, let's not move the ruler after we started drawing. Again, I should just... I'm lazy and I don't want to have to do it, that's why. Like, I know it'll make my life easier, but effort. Oh no, all the gifts I've been sending, the hundreds of letters a day. Oh no, I'm disappointed. I want to know what the letters said. Whatever about the gifts, I need to know what you had to say in those letters. What's the juicy goss? Ooh. Camera is noping out again. Wakey wakey, we're back. At least my sound doesn't also go. I think that might be worse if the sound also went. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4, 5. Depending on, because February isn't a leap year this year, so I might have actually gotten away with only drawing the 5 boxes and I could have just cut it off here, but we'll see. Alright, it looked like it was wrong for a second. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have this whole thing spaced out wrong. Another thing that's been good about getting back into bullet journaling has been like my perfectionism. Like I used to, if I made a mistake, I would just want to like rip that page out and start again. Or just like glue those pages together so that you wouldn't notice. But I've been trying to just, you know, if it's in a doodle or something, kind of just make it work. Or if it's something that like I have started lining something and it's way too big. Or like, yeah, if I messed up one of these lines and I put one too low or one too high or something. I have started using just like Tipp-Ex and being like, this is fine. This is fine. I don't have to scrap every little piece of work that I've done because I messed up this one tiny thing. So I feel like it's been helping me a little bit with that as well. And like, obviously I don't normally take streaming about an hour now, almost. I don't normally take this long to do things out like this, but it's still just a really relaxing process. I think I've fucked this up. I made it one too short. Okay. See, but like, this is what I'm saying. The perfectionist in me is having to learn to get over themselves. Also, this ruler isn't the best. It's very old and it's like chipped at this point. So my lines aren't perfectly straight, but I don't mind about that so much either. You know what? I'm gonna Tipp-Ex that out before I go the rest of the way. Well, you're explaining yourself and chatting, so it's fine. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. If you have like Tipp-Ex like mine, that gets like those white Tipp-Ex crusties on the tip, I will get rid of them on my scrap paper first, so that way you get cleaner lines when you actually use your Tipp-Ex. Pro tip. And for some reason my Tipp-Ex does better when I go up instead of down strokes. So that's why I'm starting down and coming back up. But also This kind of stream is just super relaxing. I think I will start doing like BuJo streams. Maybe I will just do them on Mondays. Make Mondays BuJo days. But I won't always have stuff to put in them unless I just wait and hold off and do my weekly stuff. But I could also do some of the more fun spreads, like the budget tracker one. I'm gonna try a different design for that. It's cozy. If you whispered, you could join the ASMR category. I don't really think I have what it takes to join the ASMR category, but I could try if that's what we're feeling. Tingles. I actually like ASMR, but I'm very picky about what I like. I actually hate any mouth sounds or what is categorized as, and I quote, wet sounds. They just make me feel really uncomfortable. I like nails tapping and scratching on stuff. Getting very, very specific. I like nails on like corkboard. Tapping and scratching on corkboard. There's just something very satisfying about it. Most of the Twitch ones are just seductively sucking on your fucking earlobe though, not my cup of tea. Yeah. There is 1 or 2 channels on Twitch that I like. The rest of them are just, yeah, they have those like the ear shaped microphones. What are they? The Dio or 3D IO or 3D Dio? I don't know what they are, but they're basically just like the binaural microphones, but they're shaped like ears. And yeah, the 3DIO or 3DIO, it's a 3D sound. They're binaural microphones, which are amazing, by the way. I used to listen to a lot of like Japanese drama CDs. And they would use those and they're great. Mainly because you get the sound of like people moving around you. So it picks up, like it records like you would actually hear. But most of the people on Twitch just take to sucking and licking them. I'm like, great if that's what you're into. Not judging. But I'm not a fan. And it's really hard to just find a Twitch channel that doesn't do that. So I know, I think it's Mary J. Lee is one of them, and the other one is just like a 24/7 ASMR, no talking. And it's literally just a bunch of different, I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, there's literally just like those 2 that I could find on Twitch. I have started listening to someone on YouTube recently, and she has a Spotify, and she does like how I found her was one of her videos was like you were getting like a facial and like your makeup done, and that was really nice, and she had like layered sounds and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, that was very relaxing. Honestly, softcore. I don't know if I can say that without the video being taken down. If I'm watching ASMR, I also don't need the girl to be in a bikini, just saying. Yeah, there's been also like 2 or 3, I think they're Chinese girls. And they don't have the 3D ear-shaped microphones. They literally will just have like 2 separate microphones. They have been decent. But my problem is they do a lot of like whispered talking, and I'm like, no talking. Just shut up and make the good noise. And they do a lot of like different ones. I've also not noticed that they do any of the awkward like ear eating. So that's much appreciated. I don't mind some whispering or like RP, but sometimes I'm like, you're giving me the anti-tingles right now, shush. Yeah, the anti-tingles. You're just like, I'm just uncomfortable. Do you want to check something? So, I actually just noticed, unless I'm on stream, my counter doesn't pick this up, which is annoying. So I'm gonna replay them. Because 2 days ago someone followed me, and a few hours before I started my stream, so I need to replay them, these alerts, so that this counter fixes. So enjoy some absolutely not ASMR tingles, but some 80s city pop. And if Bobo the Fool or Silly Laird are here, thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. We're getting closer and closer to the goal every stream, which excites me very much. I don't know what the next goal should be after that. Like, should I just keep going in hundreds? Because, like, so far, I have been just following the Twitch achievements, and I don't know what the next one is. Also, don't know. See, I don't have many like colored pens, but like actual writing pens. So similar vein to these ones. I have these ones, and I actually picked these up on Wish for like €2. Was there 2, 4, 6, 8? There was 10. I used to use the black one a lot, and that one ran out, so I threw that one out. But I picked these up, and they're actually really nice. So like, all of the weekly spreads, all of these ones were done in the purple one of these. If I could find it, I would show you. There we go. And it just has purple. Happy day. So they have all the colors in their respective color written on the little clips of the caps. And they are super fine tips. I don't even know what I would compare them to, maybe a 0.01. I also can't actually do like this really nice calligraphy. I cheat. I very much cheat. I don't know how I'm gonna do the weekly spreads yet. So we'll see. I'll actually do the tasks and notes section first. Keep those there. Trying to flick through this and not like give away private information. Showing your diary on stream, probably wouldn't recommend. But here we are. I think, did I just do like... yeah, I think I just gave it a space and did it to the end. And kept it in line. So that's the easiest way to do that. Did I do it to the end or did I leave a space? Yeah, I left a space so that it matches on the side. So that the whole thing actually kind of lines up together. That would make sense, Ren. Just makes sense. It's not that hard. Yes, it's the right size. Okay. Get that out of the way. Actually, gonna do this as well. Oh. If you hear some weird scratching noises, I'm just punching my microphone with my headset. Please don't take it personally. I'm very professional here, thank you very much. Secrets revealed. All of my big secrets. I really don't do anything, it's just that they're like medical appointments. So I don't want to be telling people exactly where I'm gonna be and when. If it was stuff like, oh, I'm meeting up with a friend, I don't usually tend to put in like where. But I will put in like when. It's usually the weekly bits that I'll write a bit more about it, but... So, where did I put that one in? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Does that look right? It doesn't look right, but my ruler is also mostly in the way, so I'm just gonna go with it. I actually really want to get these fine liners. They have them in like multicolors. So I know I said that like these ones are kind of similar, but they're also kind of not. Actually not gonna use those ones just yet. For sure I'm gonna end up using them later. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna write these in just yet for like these ones up here. I usually just write in the day of the week and then tasks and notes, so we'll see. I do want to do the February bit first. I can't believe I just rubbed that up. I literally just rubbed the tip of the pen onto... You can't even... The camera's not even picking it up, so it didn't happen. It's fine. What did I put there? I didn't put anything there. I could have like doodled something here, which I might go back and do. We'll see. I'm gonna check out my references over here. It's actually like from a video. But I just want to see like the next page over, please. Also, a lot of people like before this page at all, or they might put like all of it onto one page. They'll also do like a cover page and have some really cool doodles on. I'm not that creative and I'm not there just yet. Maybe if I go back, I'll see that page a bit better. No, too far. Okay. So it's kind of just bubble writing actually. Is that... That's too big. This is too fat. I don't want big and fat. want bubble writing, but kind of like skinny. Maybe that's a little bit better. You know what? I might actually just go at it instead of drawing it at first. Because I feel like I'm gonna use my 0.2. And I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, it's not picking up my... Oh, it's kind of rubbing out though. Perfect. Got rid of it. Happy. Sorted. I'm really having to like twist this towards me. I will try and sort out something better. Maybe I could get like some an arm that will clip to my tape. Maybe? I mean, actually, I'm really... No, that wouldn't be great either though. Azure, thank you so much for dropping by, and thank you for the hydrate. I really appreciate it. I think I am just gonna go in at the black. We're just gonna go for it and see what happens. Not the best, but it's not the worst. I think lifting my pen there didn't really help. There we go. I'm trying to make this a little bit more like cutesy. And like free-handed, so it kind of looks like shit right now, I guess. But that's fine. Because like, it's not about being perfect. And we're not here to make it perfect. And I'm gonna do this one up a bit more because I won't have... Man, trying to remember how to do bubble writing. For some of these letters, I was like in the midst of drawing that like, oh wait, shit, it's gonna go wrong. I need to pick some colors. Oh, I actually have... Okay. I should have swatched my new mild liners first, but I'll do that now really quickly, I guess. Just so that I know what colors I've got. So these are the super softies. I'll do these first. And I'll do the purple one. The nib is like... It looks like someone cut a chunk out of it, but they didn't. It just came that way. So it doesn't have the nicest finish on it like the rest of them do. Because these would be like... You could kind of do some mock calligraphy with them. Like, yeah, the nibs aren't great on these actually. That's fine. They're better for like coloring, I guess. Just gonna run through these real quick. I know I used to go to these for like my go-to yellow, because I only had like a highlighter yellow in the mod liners. I think this is the pink that I used at the top of my cos plans one. So this is the red kit of the mod liners. So there's a blue, a pink, an orange, yellow, and a dark gray. I have, so like in this other set, you got like a light blue and a light gray. So this is kind of like the milder, darker version, I want to say, of that other kit. But like, they draw just so nice. That's a really nice blue. I might use that blue. Or I think I'm gonna go with this yellow and this pink and blue from the softies. So the pink and blue from here and the yellow. But I'll see how this yellow swatches. I'm gonna have to get a second drawer for mod liners. Okay, so that's more of like a peachy kind of pink. Oh, that's really nice. I like that one a lot. I might end up using that one as well. Ooh, that's much more of a true orange. So the other orange that I have looks orange, but it's very highlighter. So this is the other one, like, they're not that different in the tips. But, like, you can barely really see that. It's very much like a highlighter. Like, they're pretty colors, don't get me wrong. They're just not always appropriate, so I'm very happy with that orange. And the yellow. Oh, yeah. Same deal. It's much more of a true yellow than... Oh, now I don't know which one I like better. The other one is definitely like a highlighter yellow. So we'll see. There's, again in this one, another pink, another reddy orange color. Another yellow, a tealy kind of turquoisey green and an indigo bluey purple kind of color. So my camera, stay on. There you go. This is the green set of mild liners, which are these ones. Bobo, thank you so much for the hydrate. And so I'll swatch these ones. I'll start with the... Oh, that's a really nice color. I don't think I have a color quite like that one. I'm so glad that I got these. I mean, I already knew that I really like the mild liners. I'm mildly obsessed with mild liners. That's fine. This is fine. Oh, this is like a sea green kind of color. This is almost comparable to that turquoisey color. But yeah, it's a bit lighter. But they're kind of comparable. This is just lighter and this one's darker. This is another yellow. Oh, the tip looks like green though. Ooh, okay, it's like an apple green. More than like a yellow. This is that like orangey red kind of color. Yeah, that's definitely more of like a red. They're all really cute though. And then the pink is a much warmer, truer pink. So the other pink that I have so this one, I don't know, yeah, it's more of like a peachy kind of color, but this is the other pink that I have from the mild liners. So you can see it's definitely more of like a highlighter pink, because like they are all technically highlighters as opposed to markers. So now this is the yellow mild liner set. I was really excited about this one because it's got like kind of a burnt orange kind of color. It's got a purpley pink kind of color, like a warm yellow as well. But honestly, what I'm most excited for was a brown. I just don't have any brown markers. So I'm quite happy to have one. I would like to get a few more though, just to have like some more sepia toned ones, but I could probably get away with maybe this and the like light gray on top of this orangey kind of one. But that's really nice. It's like a coffee kind of brown. I'm just talking so much about stationery. I should have put stationery in my tags. Oh, clicking shit I shouldn't be clicking. I wonder if I can... Is stationery an accepted stream? Nope, PS4 and PlayStation comes up and Satanist comes up, but I can't tag stationery. That is very upsetting. I love how if you put in that you're streaming art, it automatically tags you as creative and IRL. That's interesting. And I can't just put in art, there's just a bunch of different, there's not even traditional art, there's fan art, pixel art, digital art, vector art, art commissions, nail art, fiber art. I wonder if, no bullet journal, no BuJo. Sad times, y'all. There's traditional art, okay. Pastel colors are so nice. Yeah, so the more pastel ones are from a different set that I have. I'm gonna continue with these though. That was the brown from this set. The next is that kind of more burnt orange kind of color. Yeah, it's so nice. I think these will go really well together. This could pass for like a brown. I've had an idea for like wanting to do a kind of coffee-ish themed spread, so I'd want to stick to like the browns and sepia tones. This is the purpley kind of color. That's so nice. So you kind of have an in-between of these two. Yellow, another yellow. Oh, okay, the tip looks really dark. No, okay. It's like a mustardy kind of color. They'll be nice together. This is very almost like Rilakuma color. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a new drawer for that. And then this is the blue that came in this set. It's a very, yeah, like a gray muted blue. But I'm very happy with those. Now I need to figure out which ones I want to use for right now. Can I add in? No, okay. That's fine. This is fine. So I'm gonna pick 7 colors that I want to stick with, which I know is like a lot. Sorry. 7 is already quite a lot of colors. And I should definitely do it based on these, because these are the... Actually, so I have a light green, I have a pink, but I think if I'm doing pink, I should probably do like red. I don't know yet. Orange, purple, light blue. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I don't have yellow. I'd love to have like a yellow. Gosh darn it. I could use orange for like yellow as well, right? And then I'll use red as the like letters. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors, and then red for writing, I guess. So I think for yellow I'm gonna go with this one because it's a bit brighter. This is almost more, I don't know, the super softies is kind of between these two, but I like this bright one. Which, that was the apple one. I think it was this one. Or maybe not. I think I'm gonna go with the pink and blue from these anyway. So I'm gonna put those ones out of the way. Nope. That wasn't that one. That was that one. 3, so I need a green. I want a more turquoisey, minty green. So I'm gonna take out the brush pen ones because I'm probably not gonna end up using those. So that's a minty green one. There's a like light blue. I have a blue one already though. And I have pink already. So I'm gonna see about that purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's purple, pink, blue. Oh, orange. Which is gonna be one of those two. I wanna swatch them and see. I also have this green, but I think it might be too highlighter-y. I might officially have too many mod liners for this drawer. Uh-oh. Just some overflow, it's fine. See, that one is very highlighter-y. So I'm probably not gonna go with that one. I think that's that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. And then I don't think I swatched either of these ones because these are both from older. There's a more like true green. Yeah, these pens are not gonna fit back in my drawer. Oh no. So these are kind of similar. This is like more gray than this one, but they're almost the same color. And there's this turquoisey kind of one, but I think this might be too similar to the blue. So I might end up going with this one. I'd prefer a more mint green, but them's the options we got. And that's just like, yeah, a more saturated version than this one. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up going with this one. That's fine. This is fine. My drawer is gonna be... Yeah, that's not gonna fit in. Gonna have to designate a second drawer just to mild liners. But I did just get like 15 new markers. 15 new markers and I still don't have a green that I like. Okay, so... So she didn't use orange in her lettering, but I think I will. Or the green, I don't think. She just picked like 4 colors. But I guess yellow and orange are kind of the same, and then blue and green are kind of the same. So if I go green, and then purple, I think that kind of matches up with hers. But yellow and green are kind of the same. Could go that way. Or I could just say, screw her rules. And go my way. I do kind of want, yeah, like that contrast is quite nice. Because I don't want to make it like a gradient. Shapes and colors the likes I've never seen. So, I'm also not gonna make this very neat either. Like I don't mind if it goes outside the lines and stuff. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not really about keeping these ones inside the lines as much. I did want to keep the pink as well. I'm gonna keep these colors out because these are gonna be the ones that I'm gonna use kind of the rest of the way through. I was in the middle of saying something else, or was about to say something else, and it's just totally gone clean out of my mind. So I think hers is turning out nicer than mine. That's okay. Okay, that blue really picked it back up. I probably should have just stuck with... Did I spell February right? I did. Okay, that's fine. I just had a momentary panic of like, did I even spell this right? And I've just gone and colored the whole thing in. So yeah, this I am going to draw. I'm gonna do like, I should have told you guys, the theme that I'm trying to follow is like a Love Hearts candy kind of theme. So that's why I'm going with these colors, because like, you know, February, there's Valentine's Day, but I'm just gonna put like little motivational bits inside the hearts. I was kind of using the dots to judge roughly where that was going, but that's fine. Yeah, that looks okay. I'll take it. I also don't even know how many I'm gonna fit in here. I'm trying to make them a bit like up and down instead of just like tilted left and right. That first one just came out really well. I don't think I've ever drawn a heart so well before. Oh, other side. Also, don't mind if it looks a bit like it's going behind some of the I should probably go and check in on Keek and see how she's doing, because I know she's also streaming, and I feel bad because I got delayed streaming and she got delayed streaming. So hopefully yeah, that's muted. Okay, this is fine. So she's out there, she's streaming. Okay, now I see why that other person whose design I'm following didn't really do them straight on. But I guess I could maybe do it. There we go, right? That works. Yeah, that kind of looks okay. Do it like from the top. See, I'm really lazy and I literally usually just draw hearts like this. Just like a loop-de-loop, or even from the other way. I don't really do it that way as often. I think I used to do that when I was a kid. But now that, yeah, I tend to just draw them like that. Instead of like in two separate bits, which arguably looks a lot better. But I'm busy. See, that one looks okay. So yeah, that's usually how I doodle hearts. I don't tend to actually like draw them out, so this is very weird to me. Oh, that's not supposed to go that way. That's not turning out so good. Let's take that out of there. I don't really know what the theme, or if there was a theme for January. I think it was my first time getting back into it, and I think I was just having fun with it. That one should have been a little bit bigger, but it's fine. Now I get to line them. I don't know how these ones hold up under erasers, so I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna use that one for after. So maybe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's green, blue, purple, and orange. And I'll go with pink. So yellow isn't in this one, sorry. Because I only drew 5 hearts. I only had space for 5 hearts. And both the pink and yellow got used twice in February, so I didn't want to overuse those here, but Valentine's, it's gonna be pink, it's gonna be lovey-dovey, so that's where we're going with this. Let's see. I'm just gonna check those off. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna do the first one purple because I'm biased and I like purple. I guess we'll go then green. No, I don't really want to follow this pattern. I don't want to make it look like there's a pattern, even though, okay, it's already going pink, yellow, purple, green, orange, blue, pink. Yeah, okay, I guess we're just going to, okay, so I guess there's a pattern. I've accidentally made a pattern and I guess we're going with it. No, it just went right over the pencil very well. Oh, that didn't work out so well. That's fine. This is fine. I'm gonna let that dry before I erase it. What did I say was next? Green, then orange, blue, and pink. Oh, please. I know it's been a while since I've used some of these, but come on. There we go. Okay, I'll take it. So these look kind of dark, but I think the markers are lighter, so I should pastel it up a bit. I think. Where did I put the purple one? Did I just put it back? Oh, I did, okay. And then orange. It's a bit wonky, that one, but he's okay. All still accepted here. And light blue. I maybe should have done this in a darker blue. We'll see how it comes out. It should be okay. Oof, maybe should have scribbled these out first. Yeah, there we go. It's not great. It's not perfect. Doesn't need to be. And then pink for the little guy over here. That one worked out pretty okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna see. It should be okay, it should hold up to the eraser now. I only sketched very lightly, so it shouldn't take much for it to come off. Yeah, see, it's fine. Oh, we're smudging a little bit. Not great. Not ideal. It's not perfect, doesn't have to be, should be your motto. I keep saying it more so for myself because I'm such a perfectionist. And I started, like, I've changed the saying, like, oh, practice makes perfect to practice makes progress. Because it does, and no one and nothing will ever be perfect. But a lot of people that I know anyway, including myself, are chronic perfectionists. And I don't think that that's very conducive either to progress or creativity. It completely stopped me from drawing for years because it wasn't perfect and I didn't like how anything I drew came out, but because of that I just stopped practicing, so I never made any progress. And I think that's kind of sad. So I try to remind myself that it's not perfect, and that's okay, because it doesn't have to be. So what are some see what I can fit in these. Can I, will this one write or will it run out? No, this one's fine. So what are some good little love heart candy quotes? Let's go with love yourself is a good one. Let's just do you are enough. I think lol no is a cute one. Because I also need to learn to say no more instead of saying yes, I will do all of these things and then completely burning myself out. That one's a bit squished, but that's fine. That's what we're going with. Love yourself, you are enough, lol no, live your dreams, and XOXO. Cause it's cute and shit. So I have to wait for that to dry a little bit, but I'm also just gonna do like some little confetti and like some dots. Cause why not? While that dries. We can just do some cute little I think this is a cute little fun kind of spread. I might actually do these in the red lettering and then maybe follow the marker colors. Even though I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marker colors instead of 7. I think that'll be okay. We'll see. I'm having a lot of fun with this, actually. Just these little dots and like bits of confetti. There we go. I think that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will be cute. Yeah, adding that yellow in makes all the difference, in my opinion. I'm gonna go a bit more ham with the yellow also, because I don't have a yellow heart. And I feel like yellow just brightens everything up a lot more. There we go. These should be dry enough now, I think. Yep, good to go. So I'm gonna try, I'm actually gonna do these with the I'm trying not to get my head in the frame, so I'm ending up coloring it anyway, so okay. So yeah, the red is smudging a bit, which I kind of expected, I'm not gonna lie. They were €2. Oh, I could have done that with them and it would have been really cute too. But it's too late now. But yeah, using that end was probably smarter for here. And just getting big areas in one fell swoop. Because sadly that's just not working out so well. But that's okay, it doesn't have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna and then just go back in with the fine tip. I don't think I'm getting my head in camera. Okay, I'm not. I mean, I hope I'm not. If I am, please tell me. Then blue and pink. I'm gonna bring over a bit nearer towards me. Sorry, it's a bit hard to see, but you know what I'm doing. I'm just coloring these in. So if any of you guys also bullet journal, let me know. I would love to see your spreads and like what ideas you have. Or even if you just like bullet journal like a normal person. And like the bullet journal was intended to be very simplistic. I'm starting to think that I should have written this red writing on top. but I didn't think it would come out on top of the markers. You know? It probably would have, but we're here now. The Crayola ones are definitely smudging it less. Well, the pink one did anyway. I should have just done that with this one, because it's kind of all blurred and it looks kind of purple on camera. It's reading a bit purple, but that's fine. This is fine. So I am going to write this a bit more funky. How did I write my... I have like a little budget tracker. I just did that A, okay. I might try this A. And see what we think of that A. It's a bit hard for you guys to see, you're a bit far away. Gonna go with that though. And this is something that, well, at least the pink didn't seem to smudge it so much, but gonna go in with that pink here and let that dry and see which comes out better. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So that was pink, so I'm actually gonna start with this with yellow. And I'll write it on top. I think that would make a lot more sense. So I'm using the chisel tip end. So that's gonna be yellow. Then we're going purple, green, orange, blue, pink. We're back to yellow again. Let's try to sit those in order because otherwise I'll forget. This is just such a nice yellow. I wish I had this yellow when I did like my ideal routine spreads. It's reading very neon on the camera, but it's not. It's actually just very nice. A true yellow, if you will. See, this is actually, because I had to go over this a couple times and I was doing lots of little strokes, it looks a lot darker than it actually is if you just do like one coat of it, I guess. And the same with like the green, they tend to build. And I just, yeah, I'm really happy with the new colors that I got. I should definitely just do like a stationery haul. I say haul like I've bought loads of new stationery recently, but I should definitely do like a stationery collection video, I feel like. I might actually just write these in black. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably could have done those because I'm doing both of these in pink with the red writing. I don't know. What do we feel? Should I do the writing in the colors? I feel like that might be a little bit hard to read. I'm gonna start a poll. Love all the color coordination. Thank you so much, Ben. Same pen color. I don't know. It's your motivation to fill it out. It looks too good to forget about. That's the thing, like, you feel more inclined to use it when you have, like, something that you enjoy using. So I'm gonna run this poll for like 3 minutes. Apparently there's an error. Poll is already active. Make up your mind. Okay. What's going on here? We're just lagging a little bit, it seems like. Or maybe it's just me. Gonna do that and see. So what I'm trying to figure out is, okay, it was just me. What should I like use my orange pen in here? Should I use the purple one in here, the green one in here, and so on? Should I do them all in red or should I do them all in black? So this is the red writing. The black is the outline that I've used everywhere else. So I'm gonna do the red ink in here now that this is dry, so you can see what it'll look like here. So, do I do red ink on all of these so it kind of matches the love hearts? Do I do black ink? What do I do? Hey Meg, it's going good. I am setting up my February bullet journal. I have this little love hearts theme going on for the month of Valentine's. It's also the month that my birthday's in. But I don't know, like, what color ink should I use to write like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if y'all could vote in the poll, that would really help me out, because I don't know. I am stuck. Put that there. I'm going to take this up. Need a calendar to figure out what day is in February. So the 1st is a Tuesday. So I think I did them in that corner the last time. Yeah, I always just do them in this corner. I'm literally just counting in my head, so I'm really sorry. Oh no, okay, so you guys definitely don't want the black, but now it's 50-50 between red and a color. Guys. It's 50-50, that doesn't help me. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna run that for as long. Dad got me a really cute Tolkien themed dress book and it's beautiful. I don't want to write in it. That's an issue that I had for a really, really long time with nice notebooks and not wanting to fuck them up by messing up. Like, this was a really nice one I've had for over a year and I've just started using it. And as Bobo the Fool has said earlier in chat, I should make my motto, "It's not perfect and it doesn't have to be," is what I've been telling myself the whole time that I've been drawing this, because I keep messing stuff up. But it's fine, you know, we have some Tipex going down here. These got a little bit smudged and they're not the right shape. And then they got really, like, the red writing got really smudged, so they don't really look like the Love Heart candies anymore. Okay, so we're going with the same color as marker. Gotcha. Now that we have reached a decision. 5, 6. Oh my god. See, I knew that I probably wasn't gonna need like this whole row of boxes, but for every other month of the year, I'm gonna need them. It's only 28 days, right? This year. Yeah, only 28 days this year. I think I'll just write in it lightly in pencil, so if people change addresses, it won't be messy to erase them. Yay, I'm referenced. I mean, yeah, you could just write in pencil and then rub it out and change it, but could also just write it in again. More excuses to use it. I mean, like, I don't use address books very often. I have, like, a note that I keep in my phone of, like, a handful of people's addresses that I actually use. And that's about it. So I don't tend to use it all that often. Or I wouldn't use it all that often. But I think if I had an address book, I'd be more inclined to try and use it more. I sent you some pics online. I will check them out after. So I'm gonna do the yellow one in orange. I don't know, actually. Because do I do pink in pink? Do I do pink and red? And then what do I do? Orange? Maybe if I do red, orange. Maybe if I do pink and yellow. That's an idea. We're having some big brain moments here, I think. It should come out a kind of orangey kind of color anyway. Yeah, there we go. So you come out like a kind of orangey color. Color theory, man. It's all coming together now. There we go. I think you guys made the right call on this for sure. And then do orange on orange and red on pink. I should do these in order or I'm gonna forget what the days of the week are because I'm really smart. I can feel myself hitting washi tape on the other side. This was a good idea. You guys are really smart. This looks very cute. Wait, where's my green? I should have colored these first and then lined everything after, but it's really hard to do that. Because look how much better these are coming out, like on top of the color. But we live and we learn. We learn from our mistakes so that we can grow. These are coming out really nice. I'm gonna have to show these to my mom. My mom is always so impressed with the stuff that I do. Even if it's like kind of crappy and I'm like on the fence about it. My mom is just always so impressed and it makes me feel like a million times better. Oh yeah, it's big brain time. And we get a big brain by learning from our mistakes. Galaxy brain o'clock. This should be dry enough now, yeah. Red, hello, there you are. I like all the pens have different designs on them and everything. Like, you think I'd start getting to know which one's which color without constantly having to read the name of the color off of the cap, but here we are. Look how cute that is. I'm actually gonna go over some of these so that they pop a little bit more. Yes. That looks so much better. Okay. Well, I know for future. I realized that I wrote this at an angle and I'm not very good at writing semi-sideways. If I should say that this is a reference to Amanda Rach Lee. She's both on YouTube is where I found her, but I think she streams on Twitch now. As well, I know she used to do like live streams every week of setting up her bullet journal on like Instagram. But I think she has switched to Twitch since the pandemic. And this is... It's not a copy of hers because I don't have like a... Why has that come up? There we go. It's not a copy because I am just referencing her like monthly like design page that she did for this. And then the rest, I don't know how she does like her weekly layouts. I think she changes them. Okay, this one's a bit smooshed, but it was smooshed to begin with. I'm probably gonna end up going over this once I put the marker down. Gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna go over the colored lines so that maybe they'll pop a bit more. Keep forgetting, so like when you take the cap off of these markers, you can't just put them in that way, you have to turn that the opposite direction as well. Ooh, now it's just not going on at all. There we go. Went outside the box, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay, that one doesn't look as bad, but again, I noticed even when I was doing this heart, the pink marker didn't seem to smudge the red writing as much. So that's basically our monthly setup for February. And I'm very happy with that. One day. I really need to figure out how to not have my camera do this. but I couldn't in the settings find how to not make it auto shut off the screen like that, so that's just how it be, you know. Pens. Also, you guys should let me know what you think of this, like, lo-fi playlist that I found. It's just on Spotify. And it should be, like, stream safe, so royalty free, I guess. And I kind of like it, but if you guys don't like it, then I'm gonna have a look and see if I can find something else. There's a few other like lo-fi ones that I found. Please write. Oh no. It's fine, just color it in. It's like it's meant to be there. That pops a lot better. I'm annoyed that I did the red pen first though, because it did just smudge it awfully, but anyway. Are you? Hello? I need new colored liner pens. If anyone would like to help me out with that, I do have an Amazon wish list with my favorite colored liners and some other gel pens on there. But of course there's no pressure. But my birthday is coming up. Just by the way. Love how chill the playlist is. Perfect. Love to hear that. Ooh. I also hope... Oh, my camera's just decided that my hand is a face. And it keeps doing that. I think I am creeping into the corner of the screen, but... hopefully not too much. Okay. But yes, I am glad that you guys are enjoying the chill playlist as much as I do. Since I found it, I found myself lately just listening to it when I'm doing work. Yeah, that looks so much better. It probably doesn't read much different on stream, but I can see it in person. And I'm kind of the only one who will see this after this, so... But if you guys like this kind of content, I can definitely do it more. And if you don't, then maybe I won't ever do this again. But that's a lie, because I enjoy doing it, so... I find myself to be really enjoying this stream. Because I love doing this anyway, so it's... not that streaming is stressful. It can be sometimes, because I usually have like a butt and a ton of tech difficulties, which I'm still having, but we're getting through it, so that's fine. That's it. That is my February monthly spread that we made together. And I will put in tasks for the month here, any notes that I have, So tasks would be like, I'm having an eye test. Unlike the first, notes would be stuff like, it's my birthday on the 6th, or I think on the 4th I'm going out to see my boyfriend, because we live in different countries. So that's kind of stuff that I would put in here, or like, you're gonna run out of this stuff. You might need it. If it's like not a necessity of like, get this, or like, order this, or I want to edit content on the weekends, so that I'll have stuff to post during the week, which is what I'm gonna try and do for like my other social medias apart from like Twitch. So I can put stuff on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. So those would be like tasks that I'd put in here. But I really like how this turned out, and I hope you guys too like it too. And I hope you will journal with me next time if you weren't this time, or will journal with me again. I had a lot of fun doing this, and not every stream is going to be quite this long. I did spend quite a bit of time going through like my setup up until now, and obviously swatching new colors to see what I had to work with. But thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope you'll join me again next time, and I will see you again real soon. I will be streaming again tomorrow from 1 p.m. GMT. Super chill, could happily sleep to you just talking. I hope that's in a chill way and not in a you're really boring, Ren, shut up way. Both are valid, but you know. I will be streaming again from 1 p.m. GMT tomorrow, and then evening time again on Wednesday, 1 p.m. on Thursday, and then evening on Friday. So that's how I'm gonna try and do streams from now on, to try and mix it up a little bit, keep things exciting for me, keep you guys on your toes. But if you want to stick around, we're gonna see who is about to raid. Who is on? You know, Zans is on. We might just go raid Zans. 1 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stick around. We're gonna raid Zans, who was here earlier. He's a super cool dude. And thank you guys so much for joining in. Bye.